The legendary Star Wars FPS game Star Wars Dark Forces is getting officially remastered. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you gameplay from the new trailer, details on the graphics, and so much more. Before we do get into this big news video though, make sure you do subscribe to this channel so you won't miss any future news updates on the Dark Forces remaster. So whilst Ahsoka released today with 2 awesome episodes, that was not enough Star Wars for us. After many years of waiting and fan-made remasters, we are getting an official Star Wars Dark Forces remaster. The upcoming next-generation Star Wars FPS game by Respawn Entertainment is going to be taking inspiration from this classic game that released nearly 30 years ago. To get this classic game remastered before the next generation of Star Wars first-person shooter games releases, I think that's pretty fitting. On screen right now is the announcement trailer featuring pre-alpha gameplay, so it's a work in progress still. As that does play out, let's dive right into this huge announcement. In case you don't know, Star Wars Dark Forces was released all the way back in 1995 for MS-DOS and Mac, then a year later on the PS1. Featuring Kyle Katarn for the first time, it was successful for its time and started the fan-favourite Jedi Knight series of games. A lot of people consider this game to be one of the best Star Wars games of all time. The remaster is being done by Night Dive Studios in collaboration with Lucasfilm Games. If you want to know more about Night Dive Studios, they are considered one of, if not the best studios who remaster games. Recent projects of theirs that have released include the Quake 1 and 2 remasters, with Quake 2 literally releasing this month. They also released the System Shock remake, which is award-winning. According to the Star Wars Dark Forces trailer description, it will be fully remastered in Night Dive's own Kex engine. It will feature remastered cutscenes and content with support up to 4K resolution and 120 FPS. There is also support for widescreen, modern controllers, trophies, achievements, advanced 3D rendering, and much more. According to Night Dive, Star Wars Dark Forces Remaster is coming soon. It will release on the PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, Nintendo Switch and PC via Steam. So you're able to get it on all major platforms, which is fantastic. There is one major question you are probably asking. When will it release? Well, Night Dive say that a release date announcement will be revealed later this year, so stay tuned for that. Be sure to subscribe and I'll make a video as soon as it is confirmed. This is the cover art for the game, and I really do like how it has been remastered as well, so you can see that it features more accurate representation of stormtroopers. The logo is also literally the old logo, but with remaster towards the bottom. Night Dive's Director of Business, Larry Cooperman, did an interview with IGN following the announcement and revealed even more information. Larry says, "I think the audience will appreciate the degree of challenge. What we are trying to do is bring back the way you felt when you played the original that released 28 years ago. That's our mission and our mantra. It's always about preservation. You don't just preserve things by changing them." Another question you may be asking is, how much will this cost? Well, Larry shares with IGN that this remaster will be popularly priced and suggested it would be around $20 to $30. I do find it interesting how this game was announced not at any big events, but right after Ahsoka aired, when a lot of the world is asleep. Like, there isn't much fanfare going on. It's really strange to me. I just couldn't believe waking up and seeing Ahsoka and this on my timeline. I did not expect to wake up to a Star Wars game remaster being announced today. Regardless of that, it is great to see another Star Wars game releasing, and it's coming very soon. It could be releasing later this year or early next year. Hopefully it is as soon as possible because all of us Star Wars fans want a new Star Wars game to play. You can go back and play the original Dark Forces game right now on Steam. It's not going to be as good based on what we're seeing so far. It's just not an optimal experience playing it on the PC right now. Based on what Night Dive have shown us and talked about, and their pedigree, this remaster is shaping up to be pretty awesome. The comparisons between the original version and the remaster show this as well. You can really see just how accurate it is to the original, whilst also looking good enough for today's consoles. I will be keeping you up to date on any news for this remaster, so stay subscribed for that. And comment down below any of your thoughts on anything I've talked about in this video. Drop a like to help support the channel, and subscribe. And if you did miss any of my previous videos, click on the playlist on screen right now, and I shall see you in my next video. Goodbye.